Welcome to one of the most beautiful settings in college football. Husky Stadium sits on the banks of Lake Washington, nestled between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains. Fans have arrived by land and sea. It doesn't get much better than this. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Huskies will kick this away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the USC Trojans offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
He'll pitch it. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the run here, lets it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. They're going to run it. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He fires it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Touchdown, Southern California. It was a foot race, and he won it. A horrible field position to start the drive, Kirk, where they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Huskies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the handoff. He brings him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Huskies come to the line to run the hurry-up. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. No huddle now for the offense. And they'll give it to the back. They've got him down out near the 40. Important 3rd down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And here's the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Toss play to the outside. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender. He's found some room at the 45. Big play across midfield, but spotted near the 36. The Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Receiver makes the grab. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here goes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about. That combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. The Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Breaks the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. And take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And this one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fighting off the defender. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. tackle, but first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. It's a run to the left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's the second down play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. So we've reached the 2-minute warning. This offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? He slings this one deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away,
muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. See if they can convert the point after.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back.
He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Washington. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. You make the tackle, but there is a flag on the field.
Return team.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking tackles. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Huskies will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the USC offense will take over.
And the the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quick throw to the left side. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, look back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Under heavy pressure. Hit as he throws it. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And at first down, they go right back to him. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Banks. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick grab. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Washington has moved into the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Can he get there on the ground? Quick spin on the run. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff running right. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Look at this. They turn him loose. He gets home for a sack for the Washington defense. Good call with the defensive coordinator. You think about it over the years, Chris, they got some really good linebacker play that can get after the quarterback.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire...
Going for a big play downfield. And it's broken up there. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Washington. And the beatdown continues. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not just a pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Let's fly to the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Second down.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Huskies will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they'll get him down that time.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles. But the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The Trojans will line up on first and 10. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
A handoff to the back and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defensive and run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Washington offense retakes the field here. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. So, wow, this is a lopsided loss that leaves them with a